It took the eyes of a child to see what we were blind to. If it wasn't for you, we would still be following every little rule in the book.
Wait, is that bad? Because I love rules.
We're instituting a new ship-wide mandate, and we're calling it the Boimler Effect. The Boimler Effect is about encouraging shortcuts and preventing people from just blindly following the rules. From now on, the crew can build in buffer time whenever they deem fit. Congratulations. Dismissed.
Hello, my name's Charlie. Rules are suspended. This stuff. Welcome to the Revenge of the Random stream. We're here. It's me. It's my husband Brian. You hear me echoing in the background. Tom is here. Kat is here. Megan is here.
We're all woo girls today.
I'm either a woo girl or a violent, non-binary ogre of rage. You can have your choice now.
We need our White Claw.
These are the choices.
Monster seltzer. Really tap into our inner
I
woo girl.
choose woo girl.
You have chosen well.
But
think
what if I want you to commit violence against others while I watch?
I had somebody ask me today about that. I found a random bottle of White Claw that apparently had been buried under the bar for a long time. And
Oh Lord, how long would that have been
I
there?
don't know, somebody asked, so I was like, $5. So like, what is it like? And I was like, it'll make your inner woo girl happy. And they start laughing, and I go, you have an inner woo girl, you'll like it.
White Claw.
judgment. No judgment.
Saying that though, and Hardy is like, after this game, maybe I should go buy some.
I don't know. White Claw to me is like the official beverage of I have no self-respect. Like, I don't know. There's something about it that's just so.
It's like the White Russians in a can. Like, I don't know. They just make you all happy.
I don't want to
can't.
feel any self-respect right now. I did enough, adulting things.
You had to drive 6 hours round trip to adult, and you deserve to have a woo girl moment.
All hail the woo girl moment. So basically, what has happened is I'm not going to speak for Kat and Megan. I don't know how their days have been, and if they've been fine, yeah, to both of you.
Yeah.
But
Stop bragging.
I slept for 2 hours unintentionally, and I'm not happy about it.
Is that when you disappeared?
Yeah. I didn't even realize that I had shut out of. Apparently, I was the one who shut out of StreamYard and stuff like that.
Because you
I was
disappeared
out.
on us, and we were like, where'd Megan go?
Yeah, I got Glory's messages, and I was like, oh, oops. But I slept even through Sean getting back home and the dogs barking because I remember none of it. I am just like, I was gone for 2 hours out of this existence, and then I came back.
I slept a lot yesterday.
You blipped. It's fine.
That's how I dealt with my stress. I slept.
I woke up to a text message asking me to call into work. On a day I don't work. For a shift I don't work. Because it was a morning shift.
so Brian's got a game up. So yay, it's Don't Starve.
Yeah.
Woo.
Today we're playing Don't Starve Together. I have an axe, and I am cleaving butterflies. Come here, you little bastard. I will eat you all. I've decided I'm going on a butterfly diet. I have
So I
axe
guess
with
I'm
no
going
butterfly.
south.
I've gone all directions.
Oh,
Wait, that's Tom, isn't it? I think I'm playing with two Abigails. Yeah, there's two Abigails running around and two Indies. So
Have you
Yeah.
found the butter junk?
No.
I've got 5 butterflies to eat on, so now I have food. What is this? Oh, I must have hit keys. There we go. Make that go away.
You remember when I pressed last week, but I accidentally pressed a button that was like, now show me all the info for the game. And I don't care about this, and I can't remember what button it is to get rid of it.
I accidentally opened up something in the background.
Yeah, I wish Windows would let me adjust what my extra buttons on my mouse does. Because it does some weird stuff when I press certain things on this mouse. And it's like, why are you popping that up? I don't
I
use
don't
that.
even know what some of the, because I have 3 extra buttons on my mouse. For Or maybe, where is that one, the center button? Hold on.
I mean, a good app would actually give
Center
you
roll
the
button.
ability to
Ooh,
assign what
so
they
there's
do.
the swamp.
Yay!
Yeah, I have.
Oh,
I
play on
think
that
that
later.
two of them buttons, I
I
think, will
haven't
like
found a
go
single
forward and
piece
backward,
of
but
We found spiders.
what I need.
So I'm playing. I
Don't starve to me. It's too much stress for me today.
Oh, okay. I thought you might play the plant guy, but I get it.
No. I'm going to try to find some sentinel beacons and kick some robot butt.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
That's at least my hope. If not, I might just go full on pirate and rob.
Ooh. Oh crap! There's a bishop hiding in the herd.
Rob some bases. I don't know.
Careful,
We'll see.
is that Megan? You're about to run into the bishop.
Gotcha.
Oh,
I heard
shoot,
a
there's a
boot.
second one.
here, but I'm waiting for her to load in all the way.
Oh,
There's two bishops. I'm going to do a campfire up here near the bishop.
Carrie,
So-
are you here now?
Oh.
There you are.
I'm running this way.
Yeah, though.
Uh-oh.
Another
Watch
Shoot.
out, Glory.
No! Woo!
Yeah, where
Oh,
are
wait.
you?
Chasing me, I'm running away.
Glory. I
Wait,
I see the character and I'm like, Glory.
Yeah, no, it's me. I'm playing Woody.
decided on Don't Starve tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, they
You
did.
gonna join us?
I am doing a.
Megan, I'm doing campfire down here.
Okay.
So you
Not
know.
everyone has had a day.
Well, I say campfire, but really what it is, I'm going to be burning a bunch of these trees. I'm going to go ahead and get an early start.
Feel that.
We have not
See,
found a
oh,
rock field
What?
yet.
There are only the secure facilities around here. I don't want to go after a secure facility. I'm playing No Man's Sky, by the way,
I
and I'm
want to
trying
go
to find
after an
some
unsecure facility.
robots. No, I want to go after a sentinel beacon.
Hey, whose house is that?
I don't want to just do a pirate. I want to take down the system.
So we've had no gold yet?
I got a piece of gold.
I saw
You
some
got one?
gold down south,
Oh, may I have that one?
but
Yeah.
I couldn't get it because
Oh, don't worry, here, I'll
I
light this tree on fire. There you go.
I might be able to get some more later, but you know.
Okay. I think the one will let me make backpacks. Yes. I need one more piece of stone.
I got some stone.
Oh, here, throw it on me.
So I know they're doing their chatter about the game, their game, but I'm gonna have a.
Brian, are we supposed to be
Careful,
burning
there's-
down this much?
Yes, the whole thing is that whole group's gonna burn down eventually.
Okay.
It'll bring us to morning.
Okay, just want to make sure. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm on my way to the space station,
I need
so it's gonna be
charcoal.
sweet, soft rainbow lines per minute. So I thought I would give us a moment of zen.
Hmm.
Isn't it nice? I just got this from the last expedition.
Oh, expedition.
Pretty.
Oh darn, I don't have room for that.
Yeah, this is one of the 2 exclusive ships from the expedition.
Nice.
Even your like
Do
warpy speed lines were rainbowy.
Everything's
Everything's
rainbow. I
rainbowy.
have bought all of the rainbow upgrades because have you met me?
do you two feel like taking out that bishop in the morning?
I don't know if my Abigail can handle that yet. I think I need
I
like
was just
one more
thinking with
day.
2 Abigails plus us wailing on them. But if you need one more day, you need one more day.
Yeah,
It's like I got
give
some.
me one more day.
I got berries and carrots though. If anyone needs a little food.
Yeah, if there's a
I
rainbow,
have 2 frog legs and 7 carrots.
I have 6 butterflies.
There's a rainbow option. You've got it.
yeah, if there's a rainbow option, I bought it.
Doesn't your
Oh.
jetpack also
no.
do rainbow?
Yes,
Yeah.
my jetpack. Actually,
This is gonna light
since
up
the last time I streamed this game, I have a new jetpack
Ooh.
that I was able to find
Well,
also
I
during the
haven't seen.
expedition.
I haven't seen your game in a while.
I'm hoping I can find somebody who will pay me to go see Rainbow. Oh, Rainbow butt. Rainbow butt.
There's like no frog ponds near here either, is there?
All hail my sparkly
There
rainbow
was
butt.
a pond down south.
Oh, there was?
Yes.
It didn't see it on
I
the-
ran
Oh, there it
into it.
is. Okay. Then I will put us near our gate then for the starting spot.
Let's see. No, you don't have what I'm wanting.
That's some very curious beefalo. I forgot how talkative Woody is.
Always chatting with the trees.
He's like, death to all trees. What a good swing. I love chopping
So
wood in the morning.
So I got stuff straightened out at work. Hopefully, maybe. We shall see. I called up there, and the only person that, like, because I didn't know the new manager's name. Apparently, we have a new manager. I did not know
I
her
love how
name.
they haven't told you this stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, just connect me to the vice president of the facility. I'll make him talk to me. So called this morning, left him a voicemail. And 3.5 hours later, he calls me back. Says, this is the name of the new manager. She's the one that's working 8 to 4, Monday through Friday. I told her to call you. And I'm like, okay. So I'm waiting. Joe is homesick because allergies today. And so Anna and I were trying to kind of be quiet so he could sleep, but it was making me really antsy. So I'm like, you know what? I'm supposed to meet my mom later. So I'm just going to grab the kiddo and we're going to drive up to work and I'm going to talk to this lady in person. I'm halfway to work. He calls me. Got everything straightened out. I'm not working 12-hour shifts my next 2 weekends. So as much as the money would have been nice, I'm okay with that. And she said we'll work out like the weekends that I need off and later in the summer and for like Run Fair and the big October thing. And just because I had to be that petty passive aggressive mood that I was in, I'm like, thank you for getting back to me. In the 6 years that I've been there, communication hasn't always been the best.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, oh, well, we'll make sure to like straighten that out. And I'm like, I have no hopes. But at least I was proud of myself for making that little dig. And
Yeah.
Did you perchance get more stone?
Especially since they didn't think to relay like a ton of important information to you.
But I can go make some real quick.
they never do.
Spiders came
I didn't
close.
realize that the company had been bought until like a month later.
I'll get stone real quick.
And all of
Okay.
a sudden there was all this
There's
stuff
one
about
nearby.
answering the phone
Oh,
with
awesome.
a different name. And I'm like, do what, huh?
So are you going to join me in growing my evil mirror universe spot goatee? Because I'm just kind of at the point where I think we all just need to grow our nice little mirror universe evil spot goatees and just make war.
Hmm. All right, I got 9 stone.
Because
That
That is,
and she's like,
it's just
so
enough.
on
I
your next
think.
2 weekends, you're scheduled to work 8 to 8, and that's just not right. And I'm like, well,
I'll be
nobody
right
else
back.
stepped up, so I figured I could use the cash.
Yeah, but still.
Oh, and I got a broken Wobot.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you already found the Wobot.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I was looking that up, and we have to battle some celestial thing to unlock all that. The other junk won't spawn until after it's done, which I think Megan said that the other day, but the words didn't make sense.
Like I
until
got
now.
the scrap and Wobot and stuff.
Cool. I really want to hit the spider. There, I killed it.
Do we have a fire
I
yet?
am not the soft boy.
That's a cool looking staff, Charlie.
thank you.
Do we have a fire?
I'm going to go set
There it
those
is.
trees on fire. Oh, here, I guess
Oh,
it's time to
look
do
at
that.
That
Yeah,
I
it
got
is
is time
trees
to do
nearby to burn. Here, here's
that
a
is my
torch.
pet worm. That
Yeah, I was going to burn this tree.
my pet flying worm that I'm going to use to go try to find what I'm looking for.
Ooh.
So I thought it would be fun to ride on a giant skyworm for a little bit.
Kind of want to put the campsite near here, although we have a bit of a spider issue. But I like this because it's near the swamp,
Oh, there's
and it's a good north-south split.
there we go.
I guess technically we could just take out the spiders. You just want to remove that spider camp?
We
Where are
could. That
you?
wouldn't be a big deal.
Yeah. Especially with 2 Abigails. I mean, it's...
Yeah.
Oh, here, I got a
shit.
torch. Here.
There you
go.
are.
Oops, I did not mean to burn that. Well, I guess it's light. Light is light.
Come on, where are your buddies?
You want to try the bishop first and then go for
Yeah, we
the...
can do that and see how much I have left over.
Yeah, and then we can do the spiders because I was going to put camp. I'm finding out wherever the diagonal path goes. I was going to make camp meet that because then we have a north-south path, and then I'll cut a stone path.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let me
He's already giving me a
rile
dirty
up.
look.
Abigail.
Yay!
Oh yes, stock me
Butterflies.
up on some food real quick.
Yeah, butterflies is good eats. Ooh. Yay! Okay, go ahead.
Engage the bishop.
Hold on.
Yep, this bishop. There's another one, but we can come.
Okay.
We can get him in a little bit. This one needs to get got first. Why are you shooting me? I think I was standing in the way.
Woo! No!
Oh no! Your
shit.
Abigails are gone. Unless you're able to run fast enough.
Run!
Oh, that's a lot of angry beefalo. Run, Abigail, run! I'd give you all some sticks to make you happy, but no. Chopping butterflies. Going to the store. Get some butterflies.
Abigail! No!
I'm running through a field. Got some butterflies. Now I'm chopping butterflies.
Oh, good. They're upping the ante. They're sending the first walker after me.
Yay.
Nope, Abby ain't gonna make it.
Yeah.
Yeah, my Abigail didn't make it.
Yeah, we'll do the other stuff in a couple days after the Abigails come back and recuperate. It's okay. It's not like that nest is that annoying anyhow. Technically, it's just going to bring food into our camp each night. That's how I like to look at it.
I mean, as long as we got Abigail, that's not too bad.
Yeah, with both Abigails in camp.
Yeah.
And personally, I'll just give them the axe if they get Too froggy.
Now here's the other gear I got.
Oh, thank you.
So
This is
I
gonna
was
be
listening
canned.
to this
Oh, it's
podcast that I
done?
like called The Rewatcher,
Oh yeah.
and it's these two sisters that have been watching Buffy, and one of them's watching it for the first time. And I haven't been listening to a lot of episodes recently because they're on season
You want
4.
some
There's
food
a lot
real
of
quick?
season
It's on
4 that
sale.
I just don't like.
Oh, I'm
It's
good
very
unless it's
typical
butterflies.
Okay.
That's fair.
But this week's episode was the one where Oz comes back after
Oops. I
essentially,
did not mean to do that.
I would say cheating on
Oh, we have
Willow.
a cook pot.
I would agree.
Went to go control his wolfiness. And he comes back. And the beginning of the episode, Willow and Tara are walking together, and Tara mentions wanting to get a cat for her dorm. And so she's asking Willow about it, and she's like, we could name it Trixie or Miss Kitty Fantastico. And one of the sisters goes, that would just, Miss Kitty Fantastico would just make a great drag name. So now in one of my stories, I named the drag queen Miss Kitty Fantastico. And I figured that would be perfect for Witches of Coolersville, because there is a drag bar in that town. And so one of their performers is now going to be
Oh, I found iBirds. I found
Yeah,
iBirds.
and you found the Goldfields.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I need to go-
Force
oh,
fields.
hey, here's one over here. I made the mistake of making a cook pot before the campfire. I kind of goofed. I say kind of. I don't know. Apparently, I was thinking hungry.
Ooh, I almost ran into a horse.
Oh, that's not good.
Running back, walking fast, and I'm homebound.
Batty bat bat bats. Batty bat bats. Oh, there's another bit of rock over here. Maybe this will give me enough.
I have 10 rocks.
Oh, good. I can make a campfire then. Are you on your
I'm
way
heading
back?
back. I'm
Okay.
running back. I just
Me
got to.
too.
I'm lost.
Why
Okay,
do I
now I'm
get
not lost.
cartoon? That's so weird.
Just
Ah, crap.
And in case you're wondering, I let the bats out.
Of course you did.
Really? What? I am so
Oh,
shocked.
yeah. It
Okay, they
was
just sent the big walker after me,
bum, bum,
and I have no shield.
bum.
So
oh no.
this is going to be interesting.
Okay. Let me drop that on the ground. And drop that on the ground.
Oh, don't. Here, if you'll move, I'll put the campfire down. You're
Mhm.
probably going to want that in a minute. There you go. Bless
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
There it is.
Hmm.
Oh,
Anyone got another vegetable thing in the pot?
I do.
Oh, yeah. I can go ahead and put that in there in just a minute. Oh, okay. Done and done.
Yeah.
I was going to put down a second pot.
so the trick with the giant walker is you can't do damage to it till you break its armor off.
Ooh. Does anybody have one more filler?
Yeah, I do.
The second pot needs it.
Yeah. There you go.
Thank you.
Oh, and I have this for you.
Ah! Boom, boom,
Oh,
motherfucker.
yay! Poop! We all love some poop.
Oh, that's a lot
Okay.
of bullets.
I'm going to go on a stone run in the morning and take this meatball so I don't starve. And we're going to leave
Princess
this.
don't
Oh.
start.
I misheard that at first. I thought you said, and let me get a speedball so I don't starve.
You know.
It's not the 80s.
The gas station I went to today was.
Woo! Small town gas stations.
Oh, no. Like, they had pumps from the 80s.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
Wow.
about. That happens in the other land not too far from here. You'll run into that.
Ooh, pigs and spiders going after each other.
Yeah.
I will watch
Ooh.
this.
You keep an eye out because if the pig goes down, he might drop a tail, and the spider will eat it if you're not quick enough. Because that's what spiders do. They eat stuff. Ooh, lizards. Ooh. Yeah,
I got
all
the
kinds of
meat.
boombox.
But now the spider's coming
Arby's.
after me.
I'm bowling with rhinos.
I can see that my shield is down. Thank you.
Oh, gotta dodge that. Yep. Hey, I found a pick too. Of course, I'm not going to need that with the rhino running around. So many dead grass lizards. It's kind of sad.
Oh,
Woohoo!
oh dear. That would have been bad.
Oh, that was satisfying. And I have one health left.
Woohoo!
Wow.
Still some health.
All that
Just a
matters
little
is
help.
you're alive.
Yep.
Yep. Hi, I'm still alive.
I'm still alive. Now, just so you know, I did all of that fighting
Oops.
in hopes that I would get a transponder from that thing so I could go fight the thing that I want to fight.
Ah, classic.
You missed. Oh, he's brought some tall birds with him. Oh, I've got them running crazy right now. There's two of them. There's a bunch of dead grass lizards and tall birds and trees and rocks, and it's all chaos right now. Oh no! I got smashed again. I don't have too many more of those hits before I die.
Hey, did you get a Walker brain? Oh, I have some fireworks on me. I should go set off some fireworks.
Oh, yeah. Where I went was rural enough. There was a permanent structure fireworks place I passed by.
Nice.
That's how rural where I went drove through was. Yeah, I'll go. I'll post to the Founders Lounge later the pics I took at this gas station. The location on the map is officially designated Hobo Fork.
Oh my.
This gas station does not disappoint. It has an outside bathroom as well. Yeah, I got pictures.
Crap, I gotta go. I'm almost dead.
Location search failed.
I'll have to come back and play with him
There
later.
you are.
There's a lot of rock I left behind. And just everything.
I see Brian has been over here.
You see a cut path?
No, I see bats.
Oh, yeah. Of course. I have left a lot of spots of chaos in my wake. That's fun.
Well, I got 2 blow dart guns.
Oh, cool. You can come in handy if we need bird feathers for something.
Yes, I finally have enough to make a backpack.
Oh, and there's a touchstone not
Yay.
far away from us. Well,
Oh,
Oh, I
that's
need to
good.
go get that. There is? Where?
I mean, there's a touchstone.
Where's
You
that?
know, I just passed
Oh,
it.
yes. Yeah, I need to go get the pigtails from that. Because that will. Does anybody happen to have a bunch of butterflies on them, perchance?
No,
No.
Okay.
I'm full up with random junk. I need to just drop.
Oh, me too. Here, I got some stuff for the fire.
The meatballs are yours, so grab it when you see it's done.
Oh, boards. I will I'll avail myself of those. I should be able to do a science thingy soon. And actually, I'm going to go plant those.
Speaking of, do you want some marble?
Oh, I'll have a box for that to go into in a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, darn. It got too dark. I'll have to do the science machine in the morning. Back to the light. Here, I'll just put it on me. Oh, you found a diode. You found 2 electrical diodes. That's going to save a lot of stone. Very cool.
I don't want to go to a peaceful system. I want to fight things. This table's nice.
Yeah, tomorrow I'll have the science machine done, and I'll finish building up camp. We should have bridges and everything once I get the science machine up.
Should we take out the spiders tomorrow?
Wait,
That's up
what
to
do you mean I
guys.
don't want to Cadmian drive?
I'm ready.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, you can
yeah,
definitely.
because that one's going to be a little. That one you can already see them peeking out, so that one nest is going to be a little close. So we just take it out. Plus, there's 2 other nests not that far away. So, yeah, I want to do more damage to tree guards. Okay.
Oh, Abigail, get in the action.
And if you get a bunch of butterflies, I would greatly appreciate it while you're out and about, if you happen to.
Mhm.
'Cause I could definitely use health. I have 17 of it left. The bar is so low, it's flashing red. Okay, sweet. Those 2 alone will help double my health.
Perfect.
Okay. Boxes. Boards, then boxes.
Weapons. Prototype. Prototype. Make pointy stick. Yeah, now I got a fencing sword. There are 3 butterflies around if you look on the floor.
Oh, awesome. I will grab them in a minute. Oops. Oh my
Are
God,
you
cat.
sure? 100%? 200%.
Do we hear 300? Any 300s in the room?
And that's a really loud proclamation right there.
She really, truly does have feels about all of this.
Strong feels.
There we go. Abigail is fully bloomed.
Mainly, it was finally warm. Why is it getting cold again?
That's mainly it.
Oh, I saw a meme today
Butterflies.
that I guess I probably should have sent to Awkward Siblings. And it was, the South is gonna get baked this summer because Mother Nature done seasoned us with pollen and then put us back in the fridge.
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
marinate.
We are being marinated in a way that I am not comfortable with.
Okay, fridges.
Spence says that cat is definitely bullshitting you.
She has all kinds of feels right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you? You little hellion?
Everyone is talking about you. If you keep this up, I'm going to switch over to my phone just so I can show everybody you running around the house like a maniac.
Cat cam. Uh-huh.
The internet loves cat cam.
Yes, it
How
do.
you
Yeah,
jump
but
on
they
views.
prefer the kind of cat cam that's really expensive to have installed.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, on every level, like every part of that is unfortunate.
There's a Twitch streamer I follow. I think he's from. I think he said he's in Manchester. And he's on like really early in the morning, so definitely that time difference. But he has a camera that is just pointed at where his cat likes to sleep.
Okay.
And then one of the exclamation point commands, if you type exclamation kitty, you'll hear Boo from Monsters Inc. going kitty.
Oh, boo! Did I see right there doing another Monsters Universe movie?
I think so.
Yeah.
Everyone's getting sequels.
There are ways that I could be okay with that, and there are ways that I would not be okay with that.
I caught part of something about like something happens where scream energy and laugh energy gets mixed and chaos.
Scream laughing.
ensues.
Scraffing.
I know, princess. Calm down, though. You're fine. It's not the worst thing in the world to be stuck in here with me.
I mean,
She's like, I
I
just
know
want
my
to
animals.
leave.
My animals would disagree with this. I'm not saying the animals are right, just
Ooh, yay, boxes.
All kinds of boxes. We got a wood box, stone box, other resource box, and other resource box. Should say sticks and grass. resource box, and then the other stuff. And we have the medical box, which is for the rot and the niter and glands. So we can make medical stuff.
Is that what they're for?
Yeah.
Glandular problems.
Yeah. The glands help with making the healing potions. Tonics, rubs, poultices, I don't remember what it's called. It's a healing thing. It does with the healing. It makes with a good health. Oh, how much spiderweb was there?
Like 4.
Ooh, that's enough. I'm gonna make a net. I guess we don't have enough gold though, do we?
No.
Okay.
I haven't seen much more gold.
There's more up there with the rook. I just haven't gotten up there today. So I'm not gonna catch those.
The rook is the rhino?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a ton of stuff up there. I was grabbing some stuff and causing mayhem.
I went. Oh, actually, there's enough gold for one light hat. Here, we'll catch this one. Couple more gold. Oh, I don't have just enough straw. I can make this happen.
La 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 la.
I'll leave the torch.
Are you gonna?
I'm going actually up to the left.
To the left. What's up there?
To the right.
Oh,
To the
more
right.
hybrids. And they
And more
are
gold.
Take it back.
being
And
attacked
around the
by.
hybrids.
I figured, away from you may be safer.
Hey, not feeling safe with all the hybrid action.
Ooh, I found a carrot.
Sasha,
Roof.
you know what it is. You know who it is.
Roof.
I mean, I've watched too much Big Mouth. I keep waiting for Sasha to start talking.
You know,
Yeah.
there are times when I'm glad she can.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there'd be things that I don't want to hear or have to face. Yep. Butterfly! Chopping
So many
butterflies!
callouts.
Yeah, there are some things I just don't need to hear my dog say to me.
Chop some butterflies. Now I'm chopping butterflies. Oh, that tree's in the way. I guess I'll just cut it down.
You mean like
It won't
why
be in the way.
you abandoned me?
You know what?
I think of what you don't want to hear your dog say to you.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like that is the great debate about, but how much do you really want to, let your pet speak to you with those buttons?
Oh, the one that the dog cat keeps calling their owner bitch. But they gave the dog that button, so that's their own fault.
Yeah, I was gonna say, a
Yeah.
lot of these, like, they program them like that, and
I'm gonna disappear. I will catch y'all later.
All right, have
Okay.
fun.
See you later.
See you.
Eaters. Not that many butterflies away from getting my health fully back.
So who wants the
You put on me.
screen time?
I'm running through a field. I'm chopping butterflies.
I'm being chased by an ibird.
Oh yeah, that sounds more fun.
Yeah, it's probably more entertaining.
Brian going full Anakin at the temple.
Chopping butterflies.
Though I have to
I was
say,
forever influenced by that scene from what was it, Robot Chicken?
Stop following me.
I don't know if you've seen the trailer for the new Tales of the Empire,
Mm-mm.
but I may have been become unduly excited when I found out they're finally going to explain what happened to Barriss Offee after the Clone Wars.
Stop following me.
Yeah.
Like I always figured the Grand Inquisitor would come calling, but it was nice to see that they're doing that. So this one is going to give us what happened between the Clone Wars and latter times for both Barriss
Is it
Offee
Follow
and
me all the way back to camp.
Morgan Elsbeth.
I think it's going to follow me all the way back to camp.
If it follows you all the way back to camp, you have to remember to feed and care for your pets.
What? Oh.
That makes it feel funny.
It's hard to think. Oh, I hear woofers now.
You're tripping. Don't worry. I deny their existence until they're nipping at my heels. Also, there is a swamp.
Abigail, stop taking fights with the iBird.
I mean, if they followed you all the way back to camp, you should just gang up on it and take it out. It's good meat.
It didn't follow me back to camp, but it almost did. Oh, I need this.
I got one more gold.
Cool. I've got one as well, so I should be able to make you a hat. Did you happen to get any straw?
Oh, I got plenty of straw.
Oh, good. Yeah, because I need to make it
There's plenty of straw in the
on the box.
Yeah.
Excellent. Then yeah, I can capture a butterfly, take the straw, make a straw hat, and make a light helmet.
Oh, I think the sound that I heard that was woofers was actually from outside my apartment.
Happens all year
I
round.
mean, technically, woofers, just hopefully not hellhounds, or you have some Robert Jordan stories that you haven't told me about.
You know, honestly, at this place, it wouldn't surprise me if they just showed up one day and started terrorizing everything. 'Cause
I gotta put those down so I can figure it out. Because I also have a
I
gold.
know the coyotes have
A
been
gold
very active where I live.
stone.
I've been hearing them a lot at night.
Yeah, stop putting that on my head.
I haven't heard the coyotes around here for a while, which is kind of sad.
Okay.
I mean, I understand them leaving. I wouldn't want to be here either. But
Herm.
Um,
Ooh. Megan, would you also like a light helmet?
no.
Okay.
Whew, that was close.
Yeah, it was.
So my desk arrived. The
Yay.
heavy as hell box is still in the garage, but I at least moved it into the garage, not on our front step.
I'm going insane.
Are these prices too unbearably low?
I know there are times.
Yes, there are. Oops.
Let's see.
I'm going to set some fireflies in our camp so I'll have some lights, even if it gets really, really dark. Illumination.
So since I had driven like halfway to work to talk to somebody who just ended up calling me, I'm like, you know what? Peanut and I have we have a couple hours to kill before we're supposed to meet my mom. We're gonna go up to the mall and get some Auntie Anne's pretzels and walk around for a little bit. And
Is everybody ready to do it with me? Let's go to the mall, everybody.
Yay, sparkles.
Sorry.
Let's all go to the mall.
Beaver friends.
so friend that I no longer talk to because she joined the Magaloony bin. We had our kids around the same time, and we had this plan that we were going to get together regularly and walk around like this one mall together. We started doing it when we were both pregnant to like stay moving and healthy, and then we had this idea we were going to pack up the kids in the strollers and walk around and window shop and chit chat, whatever. I think we ended up doing that twice before the plague hit.
Ooh, I found Chester.
I switched over to my screen just because I just got pulled over by the popo for having Nip Nip Bud in my ship. And I am about to refuse to comply. I'm not surrendering my Nip Nip Buds. So things are about to get spicy.
You can prime from your cold spaced hands.
You can always tell when you go and starve together when you go to a place that hasn't had the mole show up because there's so much stone on the ground.
Yeah. It's good times. Ooh, I used most of that crap up. Oh, Tom, don't forget to grab your miner's hat.
Okay.
I had left it. Oh, I almost forgot to eat. Are there? No, there aren't any meatballs. Oh, does anybody have any meat?
I have 3 frog legs.
Okay, that should work.
So I
Yeah,
just
toss
blew up
them in
the
the
interceptor
fridge.
ship. And
Oh, I
they're
put them in
sitting
the
in more.
one of the. I put 2 of them in the. So all you need is berries.
There's tons of berries in the fridge right now. They're going to all rot here in a little bit, so I'm going to turn them into meatballs. I'm going to eat one and put the other ones in the... If you want to grab more frog legs, that'd be great. So I can use up the berries. 9 more frog legs, and I can make 10 meatballs with the berries that are in the fridge.
All right, I got a bunch more gold and a couple frog legs.
Sweet. Okay. Oops.
Well, a couple more gold.
Yeah, there.
What do I need? 2 and 3. So I need 2 more.
No, I don't think any of us plays Roblox on here.
No.
No.
And if you guys are able to get lots of rocks and flint, I can get the road system built.
Yeah, a decent amount of flint. And some rock. Yeah.
I have not been finding either of those.
Well, how much do y'all need?
It takes
I have just enough.
3 rocks and 1 flint per 4 sections of road. And you can see all the little tufts of grass laid around, I'll be probably burning through all that because it's going to take quite a bit just to get the campsite done.
Oh, now I hear the hounds. Should we head to the swamp?
I mean, there's not going to be that many if the two of you just want to.
We can just do it
Stand
around
here.
here then.
Like,
Yeah.
we don't have to go very
Yeah.
far for this one. Some of the future ones, maybe, but right now, yeah.
They're sending more interceptors. They want my nip nip.
Charlie's in trouble.
Everybody wants a nip.
Not until the freighter arrives. Then that's going to be.
Okay.
Honestly, the only thing that upsets me is that I'm not
Here they
in
come.
my in the Sentinel interceptor that I stole from them.
Ooh, a tooth. Ooh.
Yeah, with two angry Abigails at close proximity, they're not going to stand much of a chance.
There it is. This is where I'm in trouble.
That's when the fuzz shows up.
Yeah, they sent in the capital ship.
Ooh. You're in trouble with a capital ship.
Where do I find the?
And here's where I found out if I paid
I have a
enough. for the
tooth, so I want to
squadron.
make a trap thingy.
Oh. You can they're in the recipes. I think they're under weapons. Or you can just
Weapons?
throw them on me, whichever
Okay.
whichever you'd rather do.
I gave you the stone I had.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm turning all this into pavement. Oh, before you guys take off, did you want me to make you walking sticks as well?
Ooh.
Yes.
Yes,
There's a light
yes.
hat. And I should have. If I can at least make two of them. Ooh, butterfly, thank you. There's two walking sticks. I should be able to get camp paved and the gardens in.
Not me with the Reading Rainbow song in my head every time Brian mentions butterflies.
Now I have it in my head.
You're welcome.
But I'm so grateful that, LeVar Burton has stayed a decent person.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Not an emotion I'm used to, but yes.
So time to put things into context for you. I'm down to 26 flint left. And I had
I saw something
60, I
on
think.
Facebook about his daughter playing his daughter on Star Trek.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That's pretty
I know
cool.
it's weird when they actually get their kids to play their children on Star Trek, because John Delancey's son played Q Jr. Surprisingly good actor.
Yep.
Patrick Stewart's son played his son in the infamous episode with the living an entire lifetime in a few hours.
The Inner Light.
Oh yeah.
That actually was his son.
That's cool.
Stop killing my Abigail.
And then there was no article attached to it or anything, so I was like skimming through the comments, and somebody said that this wasn't just like nepotism casting. Like he made her audition,
Yep.
and she had to work for it.
Oh yeah. I always thought it was funny if John Delancey's son is actually a decent actor. Did one thing for Star Trek, and then it's like, I don't need to act. I'm good.
Oh, as I understand, he's also not as addicted to boats as his dad is.
Yeah.
And like
it's a
as
cheaper
John
habit.
Delancey is constantly explaining to people, sailboats are expensive.
Yeah. They're not as expensive as golf greens, but apparently they're up there. That's why Sam Jackson works so much. He's got to pay those golf greens.
I wish though that more actors would admit their preference for roles, so you'll always know if they're in this movie what type of movie you're getting into. Because since Sam Jackson said he only does roles that his 13-year-old self would find fun and cool, and it's like, okay, so this is a 13-year-old movie. Gotcha.
Pretty smooth, isn't it?
I mean, that pretty much is every movie that Sam Jackson has really had a decent sized role in.
Oh yeah.
So honestly, let's just be very, very truthful here. I'm surprised they haven't found a way to bring zombie Samuel Jackson back for the Jurassic World movies.
For the what movies?
For the Jurassic World movies.
Oh.
I feel like I need to be like, shh,
Brought
don't
everybody
give
else
them
back.
ideas.
I would take Samuel L. Jackson in a Jurassic World as a villain in a Jurassic World movie. I'd be fine with that.
I mean, it's sort of a I have seen hell and it did not kill me, so all of you must now go.
Yeah, like I just think it could be fun.
I know it's controversial to say, but I really like this role in Formula 51.
I did too.
Like,
but I have a weird soft spot for really messed up Guy Ritchie movies.
yeah, and it's really messed up.
I mean,
That-
you're admitting you like Snatch.
Actually, that's not one of them. Like, I find myself having weird debates when I see something and then I see Guy Ritchie's name attached to it, because I one of two things will happen. I will either be ashamed that I enjoyed it or I will despise it. I've never been meh about a Guy Ritchie project.
I mean, I like Guy Ritchie without Madonna.
I think both Guy Ritchie and Madonna like Guy Ritchie without Madonna.
I got jeans.
Like, I find his directing is better. His directing is better when, not involved with her.
I've taken out most of its guns. I'm just trying to blow the capital ship up now.
Do or do not. There is no try. Oh, I went down to the watering hole and I forgot to fill up the
So I
can.
need to back off. It's getting close to blowing up, and I don't want to die when I get caught in the
You
explosion.
don't want to get caught up in the explosion?
You know how many times I have died from getting caught up in the... There it
Oh,
goes.
yeah. It's boom.
Do you not have
Oh.
Bruce Willis powers of survival?
Ooh, I just got a carrier AI fragment from that. Nice. Nice. Okay. That was a nice bit of Moida. Try to take my nip buds away from me. Yeah. Is this where I need to admit that I actually grow nip and sell it to the GAC at quite a nice profit? I'm not saying that I'm an interstellar drug dealer in No Man's Sky, but I'm not denying it either.
Ooh.
Look, you know, no one uses drugs more than the enforcement people. I remember when I was in college and I was told by several different people that, you know, the best quality buds were from the cops.
I can validate that from several experiences that I've had. Theoretically, of course. I found what I was looking for.
Yay.
Boom.
Congratulations.
Boom. Taking on a Sentinel fortress.
Taking out the competition.
Yes.
There we go. Now I can see the pond to fill my bucket.
Okay. A couple more nodes to blow up. I think. Oh, this one only had 3 nodes. Okay. Okay. Whoa. Okay, we're gonna take out this wave of sentinels, and then hopefully my robot friend will keep them off my butt long enough for me to hack this thing. Hacking.
Robot friend.
Hackety hack hack.
I just found a stone field. Do we still need?
Yes. I can make more roads.
I'm getting more stone too. Found a whole bunch of iBirds and stone, so that's a little tricky.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Like there's some stone in the box, and I'm definitely going to be getting into that in a little bit. I want to get the garden planted first. But we've got this lovely paved field.
I caught JC Carpenter's stream last night, and if Laura watches this, sorry not sorry, even though she might yell at me, because when she joined on screen she was like, how dare. But apparently Eva talked her into making a wish list for her she shed now that she's back in the States. So if anybody wants to or is able to pay it forward back to Laura for how sweet and generous she is, it's a pinned comment in last night's stream on JC's channel.
Nice.
So I don't know if that still applies to replays, but I'm sure maybe reach out to Eva.
If I had the
link
money.
for the wish list.
Yeah, same.
It's not a very
Need a
big list. It's like
job.
pillows and blankets and stuff, but I have
I
an
have a
idea
job,
for
and they're
something
trying to
I
give me
want to
like
make.
3 or 4 more, and I'm trying to pawn them off on other people. Speaking of
I'm
which, you may be getting contacted Monday-ish or later, Tom. Maybe, I don't know.
Okay.
On that note,
eh. All I'm gonna say is I asked Laura what color she likes, and I'm
whoa,
gonna be raiding my mom's yarn stash.
what in the name of Jeebus is that? Can I
Something Charlie
fight
wants?
you? What?
Oh, isn't that one of the new space station thingies?
I've
The
never
trade
seen one like
centers?
this.
It's a trade center.
I've not seen one that looked like this before.
I believe it's a trade center. Can't you land?
I did. You're watching
Also,
the
I
replay.
think I've
Oh,
misplaced it
yeah.
in my attempted declutter in here,
Yeah,
but I
you're
have
already
an
inside.
envelope of spooky junk journal images that I've been meaning to send Laura for ages, so now I gotta get her address again because I was getting ready to send it to Toronto, and now I don't have to worry about customs.
Nice.
What's in here?
Oh, customs are easy. Just say A a lot. You're good. And cheese curds. Just don't talk about the mouse in your beer, eh? That's not right. And I
If
got that
anyone
stuck in my
gets that joke, remember to take some ibuprofen tonight.
Oh man, that's stuck in my head now. I'm gonna be walking around all night going. It's all because Megan was talking about hockey shirt. I think that's what did it in. You want to know how random my brain is? I just jumped around all that. And once again, if you get that, you get 10 magic points. Don't know where they're redeemable for and with. I was going to make a joke, but that actually isn't a funny joke because if you run into one, they might actually let you redeem
There's
them.
a meatball.
Oh, I don't have anything for light.
I do. There's 16 clumps of turf. You feed them to the fire. Feed the whole stack, and then you get a big old blaze.
Woo.
We burn turf here. That's why it's sitting next to the campfire.
I had to make myself a box for the Ibird eggs.
Oh yeah, I get it.
Anyone here surprised?
I need to do more woodworking, but I was trying to get the garden started first.
We got lots of stone
Oh,
and
good.
gold for you.
And what?
And
Gold.
Ooh,
Gold in
We got-
their hills.
We got recipes in the cookbook as well.
cool. I will do some more path work also. I think the trees I planted are grown up now. Nope, they're not quite grown up. I'll have to find other trees.
Well, you're right by a forest, so you'll have no problem doing that. Because I was just down
Seriously?
there
You could cut those trees.
Spence just posted a
and I
message.
chopped down enough to make a box for my Ibird eggs.
I tried to do dishes, but water got in my gloves, and I'm essentially out of my anxiety meds for a while. And not happy.
I feel you. I don't have the energy for this. Popo's trying to get me for my nip buds again. I'm just going to make a run for the space station.
Why don't you share a little bit and they'll get really stoned off of them and
They
then you'd all
won't let
good.
me do that. They won't let me bribe. The only
Bribe
bribe
with the cut.
option was to. I'm not giving them that much money.
Yeah, it's credits. They don't want money, they want the bud. They
I
always
only
want
have-
the bud.
I only have to give them everything, give them this much money, or say no and get attacked.
They're like a principal on a Saturday afternoon. They're just there to take your chips and your bud.
Oh, that brings me back to school.
Also, a Breakfast Club reference for anyone who got that.
Yep. I just didn't want to admit it.
The sad thing is, I don't think people would guess correctly if we had them guess which of the members of the Breakfast Club I was most like in high school. I
I've only
think you
seen
might
Breakfast
be
Club once.
surprised.
I mean, it's not Ali Cootie.
No. Though that would be either Kim or Ted. Like, I definitely
is
was
there a
friends
cloud out
with
here?
an Ali Sheedy.
What?
No, I was definitely not that fabulous.
I said, why is there a cook pot out here?
Oh, okay.
Take a hammer to it.
I don't have a hammer.
Spencer,
I don't
so
have
now
any
I'm
reason
playing
for
Don't
hammer.
Starve Together again and giving my anxiety a tangible excuse, building my base on top of a Mactus camp and about a stone's throw away from the Hound Fortress.
Oh my. Winter's going to be fun.
They followed me home and were waiting to jump me when I got here.
Oh, that's the way the cops do it.
Hey, Jabba doesn't like it when you dump his goods.
I didn't.
Why does it sound like somebody's riding on a struggling moped?
That could
think
be
it's-
outside my window. I don't know.
It is definitely outside this window here. I think they're
Oh.
actually running a line trimmer, maybe? I don't know. That line trimmer did not sound very healthy.
Not everyone knows how to wind one.
Yeah.
Okay.
When I was young, I definitely miswound them a lot.
They followed me back to my hideout, and I've taken them all out before they could report in and tell people where I was. So, yay!
I was too much of an entrepreneur. I had a landscaping company at a young age.
Yeah,
Definitely gotta wind it.
It's the thing that has been the most problematic in our relationship over the years is you have very strong capitalists.
Oh man, even in games,
Yeah.
even in games, I try not to, but it happens.
I can't say anything. I cannot play a game without trying to min-max.
I don't know. I usually end up playing some kind of crafting character, and before I know it, I'm like hoarding all kinds of random things and then crafting stuff and then selling things. And next thing you know, I got a wagon and a portable wagon and a shop. Well, a wagon and a portable shop. And it just doesn't fail. It was like the first time the group played Earthdawn. We had wandered into a cave, and everyone's all excited to try to find treasure. And meanwhile, I'm hoarding all the. Well, I found a beat up wagon. I fixed the wagon up, loaded it up with all the old weapons and stuff. There wasn't much money in the cave, but by the time we left, I had already started a shop, and then I sold everything. And everyone's like, "Wait, where are you getting all this money from?" And I'm like, "Nowhere." Meanwhile, I have this whole side hustle and becoming filthy rich. Eventually bought an airship and put
You only
a
have to
Ford on
split
it.
what you do together with the group.
Nobody wanted to split the old junk weapons. That only started to become a thing later on once they realized I was turning it into a lot of cash.
I don't know who the cups are coming for in real life, but I can hear them through someone's microphone.
Yeah. At least they're not after their bud.
Well, I saw someone today who definitely was not paying enough attention and rear-ended a school bus.
Ooh.
Oh, what the heck? I mean, I say that, but the drivers around here are like that.
I was about to go mama bear on somebody who was driving way too close to me in morning traffic on the way to take Peanut to school, and I could tell they were on their phone because they kept looking down.
Mm.
And had they rear-ended me, the police would have been prying me off of them because I would have been wailing on them.
First rule of Writers Fight Club is you should write about it and not actually hit people.
Ooh, I'm going to go off.
Am I
crazy.
wrong?
I wonder if I could set myself up to turn werebeaver. Let's see, what do I need for that?
Self-defense has worked for me before.
There's beaver.
Remember, you never joke about anything you might actually do.
I need to make one of these.
I talk a big game, but Lord knows I probably would just sit in my car and cry and make sure the Peanut was okay. And cry about my back injury being re-aggravated.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
The insanity hands are here.
that last car accident we were in Arkansas is why my back is as messed up as it is.
I was supposed to start PT today, but something came up for the therapist and I couldn't. So it's got rescheduled for 2 weeks from tomorrow.
Yay, Flint.
The same day that Peanut has an eye doctor appointment downtown. So what I'm going to have to do is drive up to where Joe works. He's only a couple minutes from the hospital downtown.
Guys.
Drop her off with him as he's getting off of work, and then come back by our house and go to therapy.
You can do it.
Just so everybody knows and you're planning your night accordingly, this is your 30-minute warning.
I just started a spider fight. Not pig spider, but a pig and spider fight. Yay, he punched him out.
Spider pig.
Can you dig the spider pig? He's not small. Yes, he's big. Spider pig.
Okay, I need to definitely clip that
Don't pick on me. It's the only gig.
because we were on your screen while you were singing that.
Nice.
Like, you need to go back in after this and clip that out. Make a shirt from it.
If you juice them, take a swig. Spider pig. Oh, I got too many spiders. My pocket's full of spiders. What's really fun is when you have that many spiders on you and then you go down, like something takes you out, and then your dead body just erupts with all these spiders. It's so awesome.
Is it though?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah, I didn't do that. Never mind. I need one of those.
It's kind of like that lady who didn't realize that a lot of spiders bird their young on their bodies and saw this weird thing on the wall and stabbed at it, and the whole and like thousands of baby spiders just flooded out.
Yep.
Oh, no, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
You want to see the
So
spider?
I did watch
pig?
the funniest video last
What's this?
night on one of the
Spider pig.
compilations I was watching. They had a very ambitious frog that had actually caught by the head a snake that was trying to eat it, and now the frog was determined that it was going to fit that whole giant snake in its itty bitty body.
What's this? I'll give him another one to play with. They don't like spiders. Ooh, I need to get, no, it's mine. Here, play with the spider instead.
Spencer, they can keep the house at that point.
Yeah. Right. Oh, you got a big old spider. Yeah. Warrior. Okay. Lumber for the box. And the beaver idol to make that. So I have to eat those, I guess.
You have to eat what?
I don't know. I don't understand how the idols work. I probably need to make a lunar dial.
Oh, how to make the totems?
I made the totem, the idol, but I guess I have to eat it. That's why I was killing spiders, because they're getting close to
Are you sure you can't equip it? Like, I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since I've used the totems.
If I click it, I have to eat it. So I'm guessing it's eat.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yes, Spence, I do have a very visceral reaction to them, but then again, I almost lost. Well, I watched a very bad bite from a very, very poisonous spider sending black tendrils through my legs when I was a child, and yeah.
Moon dial.
Want to hear something messed up I found out recently?
What's that?
No one in Australia has actually died of a spider bite since the 70s.
No one?
Nope. They have no reported deaths of spider.
What?
Well, the most poisonous ones are, in urban areas where, they have the treatment.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
I had a friend who was so scared I had to make him a custom version of which one was it? The second Lord of the Rings movie, or was it Return of the King? Yeah, it had to be Return of the Two Towers, because she really wanted to watch it, but did not want to deal with Shelob.
I can understand that.
Yeah.
Though I do really need a Silmarillion movie because I need to see a giant spider, the Ungoliant, devour the trees.
Yeah.
Megan, what idea do you need to tell Charlie about? According to Spence.
What?
Megan, tell Charlie about our idea. LMAO.
Oh yeah, we have a podcast idea. We have a podcast idea where we're going to watch movies and hold on, let me focus real quick.
Wait,
Make
what's
a fire.
Oh,
Oh, it's a full moon. I don't need a fire.
Yay.
Okay, so we're gonna start a podcast where we watch movies and review it from a feminist lens, but we want you to join us for one episode where we go over the Lord of the Rings movies, but you aren't allowed to talk about the books if you do.
Okay, but one weird caveat on that. Like, while I like the idea of this, some of the weirdnesses of the movies were Peter Jackson trying to make up for some of the lack of women in the books.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that at least has to be mentioned. I still think his Galadriel is way too not terrifying.
Yeah.
Which is one of the reasons I love the discourse around the Rings of Power, because I'm like, you're upset that this Galadriel is too powerful? Like, have you read the books?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Galadriel is the one that, makes everyone else bow down.
Yeah, this Galadriel Samari Sue, during the War of the Rings, she single-handedly led the fight to destroy the Northern Tower. And when it was done, she raised her hand and caused the storm to devour the mountain, so there was nothing there and could never be rebuilt. Yeah, I would say the one in the TV show is kind of tame.
Yeah.
I say now Peter Jackson did, soup up the power of the daughter.
Oh yeah. Arwen is yeah.
But Galadriel is stronger than what's his name?
Everyone else.
Yeah, but
Pretty much.
But I mean, Agent Smith.
Oh,
Elrond.
Yeah. Elrond's a bookworm.
Yes. Which I do rather enjoy that's what they're doing with him on the TV show too, because he's just a little geeky boy. Because yes, he should be.
Yeah, that's always who Elrond's been. Hence, not having many things to say about his son wanting to go fight. Other than, but why?
There are books to read. Why?
That sounds like me.
Oh yeah.
Spence says, then we'll watch Rings of Power and you can explain them to us in terms of the book lore. This all came up because I watched the Barbie movie for the first time and had thoughts.
I have a lot of feels about the Barbie movie because I was expecting this is going to sound insulting, but I promise I don't mean it that way. I was expecting a much more feminist movie than what I got.
Yeah. Like they built it up so much that it seemed like it would be more than it was.
Oh yeah, it was like this is going to be the one movie that destroys the patriarchy. I'm here for. Wait, this is.
But you saw it doesn't take that much to destroy the patriarchy. You saw how much men are still butthurt, and a lot of anti-feminist women are.
I mean, that's true, but still, I expected a lot more than what I got.
I still haven't seen it.
Would one of you make
And don't get me wrong, it was a very enjoyable movie. It's what would happen if cisgender straight people tried to make a version of The Matrix. Yeah, it would be this movie.
All right, good point. Good point, Spence. In all caps. Gina Davis wasn't involved. Of course, it wasn't as feminist as it could have been.
Oh, crap. That's good.
There's a meatball in the crock pot.
I'm trying to get back to it.
So, Megan, I don't know exactly why you've gone 15 minutes into the future and are doing the Mad Max stutter. I don't know if that's just on my end or if everyone's hearing that.
Oh no, I'm hearing the stutter.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm enjoying the Max Headroom.
Yeah, it's very Max Headroomy. Just Megan is coming to us from 15 minutes into the future, and I'm not mad at it. I'm just very confused why it's happening and how, because it literally sounds like you have a DJ doing a digital scratch on your voice. Because we're hearing all of what you're saying. It just has a one repeated sound.
That's weird.
Like when you said Gina Davis, it was very much a Gina Davis.
It's the Max Headroom. It's
like we still heard the whole word you said.
That's hilarious.
It just did it again. That was
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah, I heard it that time.
I don't know.
So entertaining.
Because the thing is, technologically, I'm kind of confused. Because usually that would be when people sound and stuff that's from drop packets and whatnot. But a drop packet should not cause that kind of stutter thing. I don't know what's going on. It's weird. It's cool. I kind of like it. Megan, bring in the remix.
Remix, yeah.
There we go.
Remix.
Bring that back.
Yeah, I think that's a really interesting idea for a podcast. And I think there are a lot of movies that would be very interesting to
Analyze and
yeah. Especially like from an honest to God actual feminist lens, not the
pseudo feminist
yeah.
nonsense.
Yeah. Because I know a lot of people made a lot out of the first Captain Marvel being this weird like monster feminist movie, and I mean it was a fun movie. I enjoyed it, but it wasn't like it was very girl boss feministy.
It's the
just
part
like,
where they didn't
girls can-
recognize the 90s references that were in there.
right?
And it was said by people who were from the teenagers in the 90s who were complaining. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you?
But the Marvels, I think, actually kind of nailed the idea of a feminist superhero movie in a very interesting way, because all of the main characters, including the villain, is female, and the director and writer was, and so they really do address all of the tropes that women are expected to inhabit
Mm.
in a way that was actually interesting.
Would one of you make a cistern? And you just put it right up here,
The ashes?
or right over here, maybe.
I don't have any ashes to make it with.
Oh, there should be one in the box, right there by the fire pit.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking like maybe.
I'll make it.
Spence, that's only going to make it better.
So I was thinking that'll help everybody.
So I have to say, if you're gonna do this and you really want to like win the internet, you both need to get yourself little either granny wigs or just put your
Either
hair
right
up in
where
a
I'm at
bun
or right where you're at.
with some knitting needles going off of it. Get yourself some little round glasses and just be sitting there doing your crochet and knitting and stuff while talking about the feminism for the kids. Like,
So
So sad.
so sad these kids today, you know.
So it's a good ways south. I'll run south and get flowers.
These kids, they don't know exactly what a feminist movie is. You're early.
Oh, look at all those logs just sitting there.
Yep. Should have got them.
Yeah. I will be right back.
Let's see.
Because while I'm not saying the Marvels was perfect in the way that it addressed anything, because I don't think any piece of media is ever really perfect, except for in a lot of ways Hedwig kind of is, but from somebody who's approaching that from inside the mind of a non-binary person like John Cameron Mitchell, who made it. Oh yeah. That's the inside of a non-binary brain, the movie. But the way that they treated Carol Danvers, she's playing the role initially at the beginning of the film. She is playing the role of the woman who has to be strong, because if she shows any emotion, she's being too girly, womany, and is not going to be accepted. Then you have the ultimate fangirl in Kamala Khan, who is the exact diametrical opposite because she is ultimate fangirl. And
I'm mostly here to. I'm hoping eventually they will do the Squirrel Girl, Kamala Khan,
I do hope
and
so.
Gwenpool
I so hope
team
so.
up.
And then you have my brain is trying to remember which of the superhero names they actually gave Monica Rambeau.
Photon, I think, or
I
something
think they
like
did settle on Photon. She, as a Marvel superhero, has had like all of the names.
that. Yeah.
Is someone kind of in the middle where her unprocessed grief and anger is something that she is just barely seething under the surface. And then the way that they actually go through and show them having to process and be honest about who they are and not to play the role. Like the whole kind of conversation of the movie is that you don't have to pretend or play a role to be genuinely who you are, because you should just genuinely be who you are. And for some of the characters, that takes very interesting turns.
Even if you're the ender of worlds,
Yeah.
just be.
Well, I think they did some really interesting things with the characters in there.
Oh yeah, I concur.
And it did the thing that the Marvel Cinematic Universe does really, really well, that if you've seen any of the previous chapters, it is picking up threads that may or may not have ever been intended to be picked up. Because I really felt like some of Monica's story was, for those of you who weren't paying attention or didn't get what we were doing with WandaVision, because a lot of people didn't.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't very intentionally.
Okay, I am back.
And it's kind of like how in Thor Love and Thunder, they really went in hard about Thor's toxic masculinity in a way that felt genuine to the character.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Nikki.
Hey, Nikki. We are just
Hello.
about 11 minutes left in the stream tonight.
There we go. Tweez. Lovely, lovely tweez. Tweet wins.
But I just thought it was a really interesting way of kind of going at the question of what does it mean to be a mature woman and an adult.
Mm-hmm.
So the other movie that I think would be fascinating just to see you two do would be Deadpool 2. Or as it should have been called, Domino, the movie.
Yeah.
It's not a superpower. It was just nice to see them finally bring Domino in, because
Leave Chester alone.
I miss Domino. Like, she's definitely one of the more interesting X-Men characters.
She stole that movie. Like,
Yeah. Bye-bye, Turf.
I got into a big argument with a friend of mine after we watched it because he asked me what I thought about the new Deadpool movie, and I was like, it's a terrible Deadpool movie. And he got very affronted by that idea. And I'm like, no, it was a great Domino movie. It was a terrible Deadpool movie.
I'm just curious now, like how many hours of Deadpool movie have they made in their attempts to make Deadpool 3?
The world may never know.
Because I thought they were supposedly almost done in 2019, you know, at the beginning of 2020. They just had special effects left to do.
Well, I think a lot of that also had to do with the recompression of the timeline. That it may have had references to story elements that are not ever going to happen now.
Yeah.
Especially with the Kang cycle getting very quickly summed up.
Getting harangued.
Well, they have recast him, and it looks like they're just... I don't know that he's going to be the villain in the Young Avengers, but there's a good chance he may just be the villain in the Young Avengers so that they can be done with it.
Yeah, because really I think they're going to go move over to Doctor Doom.
Which, so help me,
Battle World.
I really hope they do Doctor Doom right.
I mean, I don't want to say the line, but I'm really tempted to just say the dare line of like, I mean, compared to what they did in the 2012 Fantastic Four.
Van Forstick, why are you?
Like that set the bar pretty low.
Also, the movie that has to be brought up every time I hear people complaining about The Rise of Skywalker, because we got The Rise of Skywalker because Josh Trank did Van Forstick. And then lost every job he had booked after that. Everyone fired him.
I mean, it was bad.
Yeah, it was that bad of a movie.
Wow.
But they very quickly had to find somebody to direct the third sequel movie, and because they were in such a crunch, they went back to the idiot J.J. Abrams. Who I am astounded has had a career that has lasted this long.
The Hounds of Bang.
Yep, here they are.
Oh, watch out.
And one OG classic that you need to put in there because
it's
Tom. Tom's a ghost.
There went Abigail.
Because it's always fun for the feminist discourse.
I don't have a weapon for that.
Because it's
no.
such a decisions were made of a movie.
Take him to the swamp.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing, I think. Oh, wait, swamp's right there. Oops.
Y'all
take a left at Albuquerque.
Y'all need to watch Tank Girl.
Yeah.
Because it's very much a decisions were made.
Where's the swamp? There's something.
It can't help but have a feminist bent because Lori Petty is in it, but
come on, Tentacle, do your thing. Thank you, pig. Oh crap! I got bit. There we go.
And then he was like, "Oh yeah."
Good job, pig.
Spence just said, I know at some point I want to talk about Some Like It Hot. I have so many feelings about Some Like It Hot. It is somehow simultaneously one of my favorite movies of all time and one of the movies I hate most and wish was never made.
You are.
Like, and I am okay holding both of these thoughts in my head at the same time.
Come on, Tentacle. You can stop.
I
just love why it's. I still will always love the why is Some Like It Hot in black and white.
Spence's comment. It's
I
so
agree.
good and it's so
It does have like
gay.
the best ending line
It does.
in any movie.
But nobody's perfect. The greatest. Yes. There are parts of me that really, truly love it. I think my favorite thing, unfortunately, about Some Like It Hot is Tony Curtis's revisionist history about it.
Yes.
Because to hear him talk about this movie, you would think it was single-handedly responsible for Stonewall.
That's not really accurate.
He went from being very uncomfortable playing a character that had gay overtones on it to I am now king of the gays. And Matt Baum did a video about this and kind of tracks some of the changes in the way he discusses Some Like It Hot over time.
Mm-hmm.
But there are, who was it? Somebody else did one where it's just, somebody else did a video that's just basically about his relationship with this role. And
oh, Spence says, "Oh, don't tell me. I don't want to know. He's so pretty to look at. Don't make him that." Well, at least it wasn't him being a Nazi.
Oh no, he embraced it. Like he got to a point in his life where everyone questioned. Like the first question he was asked in interviews was basically, "So are you just gay now?" And I think he did eventually come out as bisexual, I think. He at least flirted with the idea that no, I've just been bisexual this whole time. See my movie catalog. It's all there. And yes, it is very much all there, but
Yay, sanity.
2-minute warning.
Oh, well, we've done quite a bit.
Spence says, "You know what? That's way better than what I expected it to be, so I'm cool with him thinking he's king of the queers as long as he doesn't hurt anyone."
Oh yeah, he really leaned in, especially like towards the later years of his life. Like anytime he would show up at Pride events in, let's just put it to you this way, in clothing that would make Liberace look like a heterosexual man.
Wow.
Like he leaned in a way that is just adorable to see. Like unexpectedly so. Like to the point where you kept waiting for stories like, and you and Rock Hudson or you and Tony Randall, like anything we should know? Like I mean, leaned in. Alrighty. So this was fun.
Sure.
We should start doing random game streams. I don't know. We're gonna have to talk about that.
I know for me next week, I'm hoping next week won't be as chaotic, but it could be.
Yeah.
And I've been having fun with the random whatever game streams.
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure that out. Plus, it's really fun just to make like random chaos thumbnails. Which, by the way, for anybody who saw the Wesley Crusher thumbnail again, it has changed. That is not what it is anymore. Everything has already been updated, so I don't have to mess with it later. Anywho, I have actually started writing a story, which I'm very, very happy about, that will soon be appearing over on World Anvil. So if you're not following me over there, definitely go do it. Yeah. Stuff and things. Yeah, I'm not going to announce any of that yet until I have firmer dates to announce. That's about it for me. Does anybody have anything that they'd like to say before we run off?
I fixed the scheduling on Reams, so if anybody was following me on there, all three people got a whole bunch of updates yesterday and then a new chapter today because Charlie, you said they updated something?
Yeah, they updated their schedule.
And so none of my chapters had been uploading since like February. So I was like, oh shit. And I went and did that. So now followers get a chapter every Thursday. You can read up to chapter 13. And then tier 1 gets it a day earlier. Tier 2 gets a day earlier than that. Tier 3 and 4 and so on.
Yeah, I really need to decide if I'm going to
maybe sometime in July, if I can get my brain going, I can get book 2 up.
Yeah, I think we might need to have like a round table and talk about Ream at some point. Maybe turn one of the Wednesday streams into discussing that platform, because I have very mixed feelings, because I'm not saying like I'm a great author or anything, but in the like 4 months that I played with it, no one has read anything that I put up there.
Wow.
Ouch.
And considering my crap stories, like draft stories that I put up on World Anvil, are getting around 50 to 90,000 reads.
Wow.
I
Send
don't.
them my way. The same story that's on Ream is all in one piece on World Anvil.
I'm just saying, like I have a lot of internal questioning over whether or not Ream is a platform for me. Granted, whichever one turns things into pennies, that's the one I want to go to. Like that's the ultimate answer. But if nobody's looking at things on Ream, it's not going to turn things into pennies. So I don't know. I have feels.
I have one more thing.
I say again, send them my way.
One more thing in closing to say.
I'm not getting reads. I'm not getting book sales. Of course, I'm not doing a whole lot of promo, but still.
Don't you forget about me.
Hey, 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 hey.
In honor of all the other references, I thought, there we go. In closing. Don't you forget about me.
Okay, if
I
I can
make
put
Brian
together,
have to watch some 80s movies because obviously his brain is craving it.
if I can put together the energy to do it, we should do a duet cover of that in the style of the Sisters of Mercy.
Oh, yes.
Except for I don't know if either of us can do the deadpan haze as the way that we would need to. Because
lots of practice.
Hey. Maybe? Like you really have to have that like dead robot voice to really pull off like a true Andrew Eldrick. And I just think it would be funny to just hey, don't you forget about me. You get something with that. Hey. It really sound like a broken computer. Anywho, have the fun, y'all.
And remember, have fun with it.